Welcome to the 1st of December. I'm going to have a go on the first day of doing this as a little video. I don't know if I'll carry on, but given that this way I don't have to do alt text, it might take just as much time. We shall see. I have got one stationery calendar, one Taskmaster calendar, one Molly Lemon Art traditional calendar, one advent book, and then my husband has got a Tool advent calendar, and my son has got a fidget toy advent calendar, which I have told him about, but it wasn't chocolate, so he's not interested. That's why that one's not open and might never get opened. I won't include those in these updates. I will say that my husband's first one was a pencil. He's decided to leave that in the box for now, so that he can put everything in its new home at the end of the month. To start off with, I have actually pre-opened this so that I don't have to fiddle with it with my little fingers whilst filming. So as I say, this is by Molly Lemon Art. Do look her up. She does some beautiful collages and some reduction prints. And she was on one of the art shows that was on TV this year. I forget which, but check out her profile. You'll definitely find out more there. And today, number one is a puffin. Gosh, that sounded a bit reading a children's book, didn't it? Anyway, I love this little fella, who I want to call Peter, because Peter the Penguin, I think, Peter the Puffin is a children's book. He has got soulful eyes and matching orange beak and feet. He is on a rocky shore with a still but dark blue sea behind him. Very nice. Next up is this one, which says Martha Brooke on the box. I know that there have been a lot of fakes going around. I bought this second-hand off a person rather than a Chinese website. Possibly they bought it as a fake, not realising, but then I only paid a tenner, so I'm not bothered. Let's just take this box lid off, and look at that. Number one. It's not difficult to find these because they are in order. Look at that, beautiful. It's 12 Days of Christmas themed, with nutcrackers on the back. What are we going to get? We have got a pen. Let's see what kind of pen it is. Aha! It is a green highlighter by the look of it. Nice chunky feel to it. I like that. Good, good, good. And now I need to work out at some point how to pause this video and resume, because this is going to be easier for me to do that, to get it out. Bear with. Good thing I did pause, because I initially opened it incorrectly. Here we go. In a twist of festive mischief, little Alex Horne has vanished, hiding from the ever-watchful glare of the Taskmaster himself. Greg Davis, towering and troubled, is feeling decidedly blue. His loyal elf has disappeared just when he needs him most. Is Greg really expected to wrap his own presents? And who will conjure up the mountainous feast of turkey trimmings and triumph? With no Alex in sight, Taskmaster's tinsel is looking decidedly tangled. So, to start here, follow little Alex Horne's instructions to begin. And basically, it's a game. I must complete the daily tasks to track him down in time for Christmas. Do the task each day to identify an object. Find that object on the advent calendar, and it marks the door to open next. Okay. I suspect that it is not going to work for me to play this on camera, because there might be other people out there who are doing this, and I don't want to spoil the fun for them. What I will do instead is I will give you a little reading from today's You'll Do Nicely book. The Hidden Sixpence. And you can stare at a festive scene while I read. A young man was visiting the family of his girlfriend over the Christmas period for the first time. "I don't believe in ghosts," he said, as she led him into the house, for he'd realised that her family did. In the parlour they sat down together for dinner. "Careful you don't swallow the hidden sixpence," she warned when the pudding was served. All he replied was When he had recovered, she tenderly touched his arm. "What did I tell you? Puddings could be lethal at this time of year. You were lucky not to choke to death." He smiled in return, but said nothing. Concerned, she added, "Go into the kitchen and drink a glass of water. It's through that door over there." Standing up and moving stiffly, he nodded and followed her advice, taking a shortcut through the wall. Ooh, spooky.